Hi, this is Jitendra Ashok from Cypress Semi. This training is designed to show a user on how to program a Flexo device using the CY3675 programming kit. We will first start with a basic description of the CY3675 kit. We will then create a JEDEC file using the CY Clock Wizard software, and finally we will program the Cypress device using the CY Clockmaker kit. Before we start, please ensure that you have the CY Clock Wizard 1.0 and ESOP programmer downloaded and installed in your system. These softwares can be downloaded from cypress.com software. You have the CY3675 main kit and a socket adapter for your device. Since we are programming the CY2X013 Flexo device, we will be using the CY3675 LCC6A socket adapter and 1 unit of the device you wish to program. The CY3675 Clock Programmer Kit is the next generation of the Clock Programmer Kit at Cypress. It contains 3 main parts. The first one is the main programming board, a USB to I2C bridge which helps you to connect your PC to the programming board, and a universal supply of 15 volts. For each programming kit, you will need a socket adapter. Each socket adapter is unique to the device which you wish to program. Some examples shown here are the 20-pin TSSOP adapter for the CY2540X family, a 24-pin QFN adapter for the CY254X family, and the 4-pin LCC adapter for the CY2570X family. To select the right adapter for your device, please refer to the CY3675 user guide available on cypress.com. The CY3675 supports a number of programmable clock families. The main ones are the 2570X family or the programmable crystal oscillator, the uni and the mobile clocks, the flexible crystal oscillator or the Flexo family, and finally the 254X or the EMI reduction clock generators. To order this kit online, please go to cypress.com Clocks and Buffers Development Kits. We will first create a JEDEC file using the CY Clock Wizard software. In the CY Clock Wizard software, first we will need to create a new project. Go to File, New Project, give a particular name and specify the location in which you would like to store the particular JEDEC file. Once done, a window with all the device part numbers supported by this software opens up. Scroll down to the particular device for which you would like to create the JEDEC file and click Configure button next to it. As you can see, the device in which we need to configure the CY2X013 has a configure button next to it. Clicking on it opens up a new window in which the various parameters of this device can be specified. The first one being the power down or the output enable. It can be changed by going to the drop down powered here. The next one is the device type, whether it's a commercial or an industrial type. Here we will program the commercial device. Specify the VDD voltage, 2.5 or 3.3. I'm choosing 3.3, and specify the particular output frequency. For example, let us use 100 MHz, which is the default value. You can also make the change in the particular text box, and finally specify the band in which you would like to measure the RMS phase jitter. So the default value is 12 kHz to the 20 MHz. We will use the default setting here. Once you have specified all the various parameters, you can click on Calculate to create the required JEDEC file. Once this is done, phase noise plot for your required configuration comes up on screen. The one with the least phase noise, which is 644 femtoseconds graph over here, this gets displayed up on the screen. You can do a comparison between the various other configurations by clicking the checkbox next to it, and right now the JTAG file has been created for this particular configuration. Finally, you can click on the results tab. Here it will show you what is the desired frequency you wish to program, which was 100 megahertz. The actual frequency in the configuration file is also 100 megahertz, and hence the ppm error is 0. We will now set up the CY3675 programming kit for programming the device using the JTAG file that we just created. CY3675 has a main programming board, and the socket adapter will sit on top of the main programming board. Once you've set the socket adapter, you will then need to use the USB to I2C bridge that would help you to connect this programming board to the PC. As you can see, there is a slot at the bottom of the programming board on which this USB to I2C bridge gets connected. Once this particular connection has been made, we will use a USB cable to connect this programming kit to the PC. And finally, we will power up the programming kit with a 15-volt power supply. The device you wish to program actually sits on top of the socket, where you could actually see we have already placed the device we wish to program. Once you place the device, close the particular socket so that we can program the device. Now we will use the clock programmer software to program this device. In the clock programmer software, the first thing is to ensure that we are connected to the programming kit. This can be done by clicking on the connect button here, and this would ensure that your PC is connected to the programming kit. The next thing is to ensure that we load the JTAG file from the place that we had stored before, selecting the particular JTAG file. Once the JTAG file has been loaded to the clock programmer software, click on the device which you are programming, the CY367213. Click the programmer button next to the folder icon. The device is now actually getting programmed, and the device now has been successfully programmed. You will see a pass on all the various functions that are being carried out to program the device. Once the device is programmed, you can even verify if the programming has been done correctly. Once you see the pass verification, you have verified that the configuration file that you had created, or the JTAG file that you had created, has been transferred to your device, and the device has now been programmed. With this, the training for programming a Flexo device is now complete. For additional support, please visit cypress.com/support, and you can also create a case for technical assistance. Else contact your local sales representative or authorized distributor. Thank you.